The best time to quilting seedlings, not only of tomato but also of other vegetables, is when the plant already has 4 leaves. The first 2 leaves and cotyledons appear immediately after germination, and then 2 proper leaves grow, which usually already have a characteristic appearance and shape. After the formation of these leaves, the seedlings should be quilted, moved to separate larger pots. Usually quilting is carried out 2 to 4 weeks after sowing. Failure to repot the seedlings into separate larger containers will stop them from growing and developing. They will just stop grow. If the quilted tomatoes are pulled out again after some time of growth, they should be moved again to a much larger pot or to the ground, if it is already warm enough, and planted much deeper. You can tear off the lower leaves and plant them even deeper than they grew. This will cause the tomato to sprout new roots from this buried stem, making it stronger, thicker, stockier and bulkier. It is important that it has access to a sufficient amount of sunlight, heat, and is regularly watered. An interesting folk way to grow a thin stem into a thick one is to stress the tomato by touching the plant. The procedure is carried out several times a day. Its purpose is to send stress stimuli to the plant, which give the plant a signal to grow the stem in thickness at the expense of limiting growth in length. You can also sow a few seeds at once into a larger container, then leave the prettiest one and pull out the rest. If you want to fertilize your seedlings, it is usual to use the same fertilizer as for adult plants, only at half the dose and half as diluted as usual. The best will be those with the addition of phosphorus and potassium. First of all, a few weeks after planting, the plants will need, along with nitrogen and phosphorus, ingredients such as iron, copper, and manganese. If you sow tomatoes in mid-March, they should be ready for transplanting into the ground after May 15th, after frost. However, they must be hardened before planting in the ground. So for a few days put them outside in nice weather, but not in full sun so they wouldn't get burned, and hide them inside for the night so they wouldn't freeze. We start this treatment at least 7 days before the plant date of planting.